Abusi after say Bra Kofi shooting incident and hit online. Nipa bebre na aka ho asem, which is fine. Either you believe him or not, it's up to you. But my mistake in this is very simple. You can say whatever you want to say, but make sure say whatever you are saying no correct. Wo Ghana obi asem ya ba eho enobi di begina so be trend. Eho enobi di ba be pedin. Out of a man for akase ni nyina, there is this one person bia. Only there, why not doing saying throw him contompo nkoa eno betwa akira manfo.
Kofi Adoma timi fa mi nua ndi ne kotena the platform so agi sika. He
has done videos upon videos, always talking nonsense and spreading lies.
Asamu abai Kofi Adoma de una ayesa.
Me di mama bosom.
Ni claim ni so ono ne Anokye Supremo nua. E na Bra Kofi fo ani nua Anokye Supremo no kotena net so digigi sika di ye. Nti na nam se nti no Bra Kofi ni paboni ni.
Kofi Adoma hu ni sa no. O ni paboni fo pa. Metim de message mbo se Kofi Adoma we nipa bone fo pa
na ne bosom ne ma yeshutu Bra Kofi ani
asam ne ba ye no so no me sa abuse ma bosom se eye wo ma matwa ho akokɔ ama bosom na dia to se eye ampa se eye mem na nam fie bu aboduro bosom no e na ne nsa hwa ase
and a whole lot more
me pese obetena hwirim na onhu na de se de na me nuane hu na de a na wode ne tena hogigi sika no.
Of course, all the things are working in no kure bi anim, and by the end of this video no I'm going to show you say he's a lying piece of shit.
As naked picture, Kofi Adoma post here.
I wanted to respond to Nentron like 2 weeks ago, but normally in SMBCC I couldn't work on the video on time. One, na eze me took kwa Germany for Madam Fubaku Mapuka ne papa ye. Second, a family member from Anokye Supremo no reche out and no kire say ne Komfoɔ na kan bia no omabusuafo ni ho hwe na Komfoɔ no kra nya omabusuani eno ye beka ho asem later in the video ena ne to so miensa Komfoɔ emi hu some of the videos no ose ono no ma Bra Kofi ni team 2 weeks or else
mama 2 weeks Kofi Adoma ni team Zak ni team mama 2 weeks
so of course na esa me twen na 2 weeks ni twam kire ne so ono no oni hwe we are not afraid of him and most importantly no I can't stress this enough onye important person as you spend the time respond to ono. I am doing this as a kind courtesy, as a gift.
Send me body on social media na mbehu. Me wi akọ bebo somo no so se nantwie kura meto atwa. Ne wagimi bia bewu.
At the end of this video no behu ne enti an nipa binum mu nipa binum biem. Se ka se abusua ni nkai a abusua tonton sansan a you will properly understand why.
Nyansa be na wo mutirim. Oh. Da wa hwe Magraheb video audio ababonti. Nyansa be na wo.
And also obeti ase ntora this joker we dia fa Bra Kofi hu a ni nyina anya nokore just to tarnish his name and then give people the impression say ono no ye powerful. Uni hute.
Na wo ni nyansa. Ada on grant interview bi. Wo station enso. We nyansa wo mutirim.
Let's start with this in the first interview amidi kan hu ye.
Kofi Adoma ni case na aba no. Metimi aka say emu 90% de eyeme.
Eyo.
Mi na makacho.
You see, so you joker, o kan sama ankwada asre because they know say tipa ya drokure wini bi.
Kofi Adoma timi fa mi nua ndi ne kotena ne platform so agi sika e de mi nua no from her to India. Na areho sama na ewo mu ni say emra wode ni nua no ko ho no. Mi nua no mu mienu a no mka mo ye wo mo ye miensa no. O ma ankola ne ye passport. Se mu nyina mo ko India no akohwe ne nua no. Emra duru tam se sika e ba no. Kofi Adoma amfa mi nua no bia anko. Ono ankasa ene ne namfofo ne fa mi nua no e de ne ko India.
Always make a man for say time idea be in here. So let me give you a backstory to help you properly understand this thing. Bra Kofi launched the Kofi TV platform on 27th June 2016. During that time, no one was doing live videos at that scale, not even big radio stations in Ghana. Time was scarce and it became an instant hit because of a man for our interview at the time. A man for like Kum Chacha, Lutrot, Virgin Pastor, Bukom Banku, Aite Powers, Equiadonko, A+, Woyomi. The list is very long.
Paul wadi 120 years so wo ya nemfaso hwamanim baby face me na wo nya memfaso sister ade asem na wo ti aburo kire wa akeka no ka dem se me nkọ den kire abo ase.
Most of these people na yati omo voices pen but na ye hu omo da but because of Kofi TV ntino na ye tim hwe omo directly on our phones.
Obi a wawuri obi aye de na kwato nsan won prison 20 years opia. So the
brand name Kofi TV no ba big, not because of just the interviews are now here. But for example, as same team see Ghana, within 30 minutes you'll be watching it live on Kofi TV. The first time I brought Kofi interview at Anokye Supremo was March 7th, 2017. I brought one for an interview within the multimedia building. After that interview, I brought Kofi interview beam until 25th November 2018. a full 1 year and 8 months later. By the way, everything I make was saying behind is online. Ninja Bra Kofi channel, so you can go search it yourself and then verify. During their second interview, that was when Anokye Supremo yari no hiamwa. During that time, na Bra Kofi artisan was USA. But he send the pictures and videos, man, no, and we trying to go into no so short. Back Ghana. So about boy using the platform, no. There you know you appeal for fans, send a bay Anokye Supremo being scared necessary for the surgery and all kwakwe.
Na me na makwantu mu a me ni machincha ya. Na videos a share se e ba ye. Ene messages ana e ba wo me inbox. Me kenkan na me say adan de na atu me nui. E bi say Anokye de say
before the Bra Kofi free akwantu mba bedru Ghana no. Now already no modi kind the Anokye Supremo akoko other interviews are no more appealing for fans starting from Power FM.
How are you coping?
Bra Kofi, easy. Me pese me so every day so. My brepa pension me first 2 weeks, you know. Sunti sa kwada. Nti madam for bi ba o ye DJ. No si no masa. Ade we se ma won fan hye dem. E di pia bontiama. Adofo abambi. Any say what they call catch Ajima Prempe.
Okay.
Power FM. I know you interview a man about Bontia.
And did the interview no hits FM?
Me sorry, and I'm no. Papa, my sister saw a man for that game.
That time, I arena started.
No, start here March.
Sister send the interview no adom.
American awani benkum na ya uhuade. And
many more. Sika omunya from all those interviews, no. And no, and Anokye Supremo they go hospital. They test, they told a neuro ne keka. So some of the tests are mudi ganye, you know, and then the mark doctors knew is okay. Nyamane ni yakese is because of say tumor and a winning train.
Timi mama Helena onana we ye bibia. Next ka se mo ye din ba obone homodin e ma me koye CT scan no. E de call eye clinic or culture. Me koye no mo so mu hia ENT specialist. Onna wo hwa wo bi hu ade kro ne ye. Ikonya bi e wo La Paz Community Hospital. Nti ono hweye no say ade no a tumor na e wo me left side ha and e push me ni no ba ohunu ni ye nti mi san koya another scan MRI nti enyi na wie na de question na afọ cash okay o my 1 week bi na ye koye ana ka say o mo hu die wo mu na ni na say on be me operation
there so am ye surgery no mu you tumor ni free team say na be ya bibia be go back to normal according to Anokye Supremo na kasa no say surgery na the time no na be cost no 10,000 Ghana cedis.
A doctor for how much obehia?
Doctor no no can say me prepare mo 10,000 plus 10,000 Ghana cedis and above, which is 100 million year true.
That 10,000 Ghana cedis no Anokye Supremo busuani bia ama say Anokye just 10,000 na fa koye surgery na honto. None of them. Bra Kofi bedru Ghana or Anokye Supremo for an interview or call live on Facebook to appeal for fans to get that 10,000 cedis for the surgery. No, it took him 13 minutes to raise that 10,000 cedis figure. So football to a frey and was okay. Sa 10,000 me met you at the chamomra mete. 13 minutes.
It is my responsibility to say to me, at work, I'm a operation. I'm not just so.
At the time, Anokye Supremo manager, no managing the affairs in United Dinde Zach Isaac. Former for him, no. So your artist now a manager, for example, to some extent, no. Some manager no and manage your life. We show sa obebo on your ma obe release events a obeko. Sometimes atade a obe shekora no. O manager no any decide. Nti manager no aba beda na o mame, o papa, o bibia, especially back then about 7 years ago. No. Wabusuafo doesn't come into the picture anymore unless the artist and a talent no explicitly requires or requests it. Again, you can verify this also.
Scary pa anka mean say so mu dia nyumbi. Na afedie
and I almost forgot. During that time, even though said that 10,000 figure no more raise here, you know. Bra Kofi felt like okay, be a man for an air at the time, no. E binum super person beboa. Ntina ye so ade number bi to dwa se ne be ya man for person eboa no, on betimi asend this card to so. E ho na Bra Kofi be kirem so no na mfa ne number nto ho nyi you obi scam ma no.
Said the onim se me ye no no most the interview bi ya no. Me ye na se eba ne se nipa no ebehia emoa menyeje sika no de me ye ne se me manipa na ankasa de ne number atudwa
ana o ma Anokye Supremo no ankasa de ne number tudwa
enti number bi wo ho a obi betumi afrew e wo so na ebia opeso hye onkran opeso no bompaye opese oboa o sika famu 0 tunya botre na bobo na boko 0243
yeah 15
22
2213.
Abusu obi o hwe bia betimi acheke. Die wa samomo number no so no. Emmanuel Kwame Anokye Supremo ono ankasa ne number. Enye Brakofi number ana Brakofi din.
Enti we any number e bia pese ofre DL Junior na ne din komo wo hye ne nkran wo mo bia wo de beboa no we ne number obetumi afre.
What that interview no Brakofi sha Anokye Supremo bo se mmoa bia obehia no owo homa no.
Bia ka kire bia no o ma yasonso te a se ntimi mmoa kra na anamontuo bia ese yetumi efa so na enam yenso ma mmoa timi ba bia no ebehwe na yetumi atusa anamono.
Ndi if za Komfoɔ ekotena ba bia akoka se Brakofi na de ne phone number akoto ejije Anokye Supremo hu ska no kure bi anim. And not just this interview bia Brakofi na Anokye Supremo ye bia no omo no ankasa ene de numbers to dwa. None was ever Brakofi's number anani din. That interview no omo ye no 25th November 2018.
Me yari ye pia bontin me wo ha no bia frɛ me frɛ broche nyabotre Brakofi beba wai nyabotre Brakofi beba nyame ntrawo wabe ya mansan nyina nufuo a obia no ma no bie yankopon mo ho ban ma me.
After that interview no always na Brakofi fra Anokye Supremo to check on him how an yade na progress fa
bribia no me frɛ Anokye sɛ menua na empom te sɛn o fra na kyɛ sɛ ne kasa mu kura no hunu sɛ da bi menua ebre yi pa
because the 10,000 cedis for the surgery no na komanya, so everything from that point no should have been straightforward, but wakana things didn't go like that. 3 weeks after their previous interview, no manya the amount needed for the surgery, no. There was no progress.
Then actually no ese kolebu test ahodo ekokọ so na the SM penifo ye no wo mo atumi aye. Na test no ba ko etimi di be 1 week na results emaye. Ebitimi 2 weeks.
The two months and then the trim no, it was getting bigger and bigger. A grew to the level say akate na nina mienu no so from the insider. Na nina mienu nyina hu hwe.
Na nwumre me frɛ no na tebie no emu eden na me yese da bi. And so quickly, Baba hear this interview.
The Brakofi making phone calls to see if there was any other alternatives we are a bit me aboa Anokye Supremo.
Enti me name ni Anokye din komo e che ne say India for clinic bi Ghana ha and enti be ya onye ntem no wonko hwe abra kolebu for e twa omo results ne ade no na yenhwe se ntentem obetumi anya emmoa.
And even the reason why ntia no munya nye surgery at that time no Anokye na nkasa chirim.
Ba na kolebu won ye kwa enne echina test no be yakra it take 1 or 2 weeks and send a result na ba Brakofi adena so no kwa na ekostro do na jukra me ntimi na kra na me bre di kolebu no de on delay me.
At that time you could understand the pain and frustration and Anokye Supremo go through.
Na eya almost den
biopsy na mo ye no na almost suspect say be a cancerous. Into the result in the bio na cancer no afi no there was almost me for test in the labs no kopin zo be hu ade kra eye me
saa time no na Komfoɔ ni hu se na busuani yare na bosom no nya nyihwe nkyere no wa mo manfa Anokye Supremo ama na so eye so wan send your musika so omonye fa nkonko ye hwe hell I don't think say even phone call cross friend bi
okay test na date de be ma wan se na result ne be ba no Brakofi na din adunu so ya na eye kase ba na eba why say affect me anyway why say no so hu ade
na Brakofi adikan na Anokye Supremo akasa se kolebufu delay with the test na so kokoye ba ko na next week na be ba bra de na wo team kese a na ya then there is an Indian clinic bi wa Accra test no ho na private nti ukwa hopefully ni e bi a ho na de no ma be faster than kolebu
you call you drew doctor and then some board table so say what delay I didn't too much. What dealing too much? Do it mean young Oshiwa now very famous to India. Now quite quickly on baby beer mamma who told me. The idea no being here passports in the poor becoming passport. Oh didn't you know command don't let you break say ni many ya yebeko.
Now so the decision to go to India was not made by Brakofi. It was Dr. Sokoto omo satesa no Indian clinic wono. Omo suggestion. And Anokye Supremo ni pakuro ne ko hospital wono. Omo jitum. As a matter of fact, say Indian clinic wo kra no Brakofi kra nko hobi. Nti omo ko ya sa clinic ni wie bibia no. And omo ka cha Anokye Supremo say, so omo beje atuma ko India kwa akoye sa surgery ni dia. Ebe cost omo about $10,000.
And then brother Zach, on our check oba be ka kire be say on the invitation aba along the amount a rough estimate no more say $10,000.
Yes, it's all those to a brewe duanim na enye de korana ubedi at the time na Bra Kofi Anokye Supremo bo say mo bi ohia no obeboa no woni yade akwantuo no
dia ka eche bia no o ma yaso so te a sientimi mo akora na anamontuo bia ese etumi efa so na enam yeso ma emwatimi babia no ebehwe
at that time when timi hwe obi o yare anim kan kire ne say Anokye ba bi edru de mintimi mo obiem that would have even killed him way faster. Until using on Bra Kofi platform again, no, or boy raised the necessary funds needed for that surgery, no, which was $10,000. No, tie number modi to during that interview.
Kakra bia obetumi bia send n'animu ya na Yenje Lumba Junior enkwa mesremo. Number no 0243 152213. Eno edin ye Emmanuel Kwame Anokye.
Again, that number no ya Anokye Supremo number, enye Bra Kofi number. Was the second number to dwa.
Ena de toso mienu Augustine Bafo a oka no ho a woboa ne ye pa. Ono nso number 0243 906812.
That Augustine Anokye no onye Anokye Supremo na chibe otoso mienu. That is the same guy I me send the audio man na or the ma Komfoɔ no kotena interview so no expose me and all that nonsense no. Wo dey bedru.
Estrado for said the draw no. More mo de shy as no. Mo nko so amoy.
And enye just the numbers ne nko na Bra Kofi to dwa. Send the bank account number to dwa.
What with the account number name to dwa.
But mobile no ye more simpler but my memfa account number no enka ho. Di na e wo so no Emmanuel Kwame Anokye sa yinu be my account number. Emmanuel
Bafo Anokye.
Okay. A bank be
Ecobank.
Okay. Enti Ecobank number no 07030145114817001.
Na Bra Kofi bisa Anokye Supremo say doctors na was Indian clinic na wo Ghana no. Okọ no de na no mo se ha no. Ni Anokye na aka ye ni.
Doctor na okoto na oye say yen refer quickly in India no otumi ka problem no say the be what the problem is.
On the can say tomorrow. Na ayekase. Ndira ze aba me nim nyina afa me nim ni me nim ye no nyina ni manum. Yanu to manum kra me ntehwe. Timi ni di. Ade am timi no mani kubensu.
Again, that interview, no, on 18 December 2018. Na yese komodi Anokye fly from Ghana to India no, on the 26th of December 2018. But normal be babe boom, tino date or more actually fly from Ghana no was 31st December 2018. Anokye na chiri.
But there na ma edile kakra sa.
The ma edile ni say na almost 50% ka ombenya Emirate. But na my situation tino also mama assistant. Then also I'm feeling for being taking some weeks and son or my accept now if I'm that assistant. But to my situation almost no. I was so much better anymore when I'm much better anymore. A baby seen and yes I did uncle be next week.
Anokye Supremo na nkasa chiri him say o do Ghana for dan na dey chire no no. Na yes no nko.
After we hear that interview no. I'm on for extra or drop
Penifo se no teenager ho no. On anim ha we hyehye ne fa. During that time, Komfoɔ na ma meka say Anokye Supremo way. Men ko India no na kwa ubewu there be that. And even if he did, that decision to go to India no, was made by Anokye Supremo, the manager, not Bra Kofi.
I'm for them with then me that moment, that interview na be from there no. Bra Kofi dey ahodi be shame mu.
Bra Kofi was a friend to Anokye Supremo at a very critical time when a life he gave him support, help and love. Menya sure say some of the family members kura no onya sa odoni from ho.
Bra Kofi nyam ko pon nhira o. Wa ka me ho me ya odi nyina mu. Una ma wiase atime nka. Una bo ho dawro. Me dawase pa woni a waye.
And also Anokye Supremo. Na adwen kan na otimi didi otimi kasa otimi nante otimi ye bibia. And then decided to go to India for that surgery.
Na arehosema na ewo mu ni say emra wode ni nuanom ko ho no. Eya no ko nuanom mienu a no mka mo ye wo mo miensa no. O ma nkola ne ye passport. Se mu nyina mo ko India no akohwe ni nua no. Emra duru tam se sika eba no. Kofi adoma amfa mi nuanom bia nko. Ono ankasa ene ne namfofo ne fa mi nua no ede ne ko India. Ko in operation.
We no kura bi anim. Video we time Anokye Supremo e ko India no. nipa ne nsa da Anokye Supremo komu no Anokye Supremo ni nua na chiba the same guy ya Komfoɔ no se
kokwa samoa no efrɛ me kokwa samoa na di Anokye achi na o se yima na me se asamoa no so obla yare o na me se wo ne hen na so wo nani na me se twɛn na me mfrɛ suman me frɛ me yama kasama bosom a me no mo na mbusa no mo se da bi ma ye mfa ne nkɔ broni fie na se ye ko bie ni tiri so anase ye de pane ye kora wona obewu
the same guy ya wo se ofrɛ wo no that same guy na ekwa kogye ni nua kwan wo airport no
ne mo me san frɛ fie bosom san frɛ friends e buabodro e de to nanim na o se da bi ehu nhia e mo kyerɛ aduru a ye mfa nso me nyene nani no ekuro be wu me nani na dai atwetwe
and again bosom ne kyerɛ na duro no sa duro kro no ankwa ka Anokye Supremo nsa I guess na Komfoɔ no were too busy to the point say nipa now o claim so ye ne dehye no na onya ne priority at the time because when no yare no wakwa na duro sa duro we say nje nanom ohun beto na nipa no be kansa menom di ntia na Anokye Supremo ekɔ India so kwa konya yare sa na so betimi anya sa yare hwe no e wo Ghana di ntia nka onye the fact of the matter no say you never cared for Anokye Supremo you didn't care if he lived or died. What I say, and then a social media abafo and I could no be platform so say you be din say be create some impression bit is all powerful. You are not powerful, you a jackass.
Nkola ni ye passport. Se mu nyina mo kɔ India no akɔhwɛ ne nua no. Emle duru tam se sika eba no. Kofi adoma amfa me nua no bia nko. Ɔno ankasa ene ne namfofo ne fa me nua no de ne kɔ India.
And also this is very important. Bra Kofi never went to India with Anokye Supremo. As a matter of fact, Bra Kofi mko India da one life at that time no na Anokye Supremo nuanom kana ho time anom wo airport wo no. Momfro mo mi so am say Bra Kofi ko India ni bia na wankobi. That day Anokye Supremo ne manager Zach ene ko India no. The video is there.
India ya ko ekura no nyame na ye dan ye doctors no na ye dan because bibia doctors no be bibia e be fi nyankopon.
If se Komfoɔ we so na Anokye Supremo nuanom kasa enna nko bi sa se hwan ne ko India na me so se nko mbeka akire. And most importantly so ye Komfoɔ papa enka ohun se Bra Kofi India na nka wankobi. And during that time na wabosom na deda.
Anokye nti ye beda se
Bra Kofi be se be da se bebre Mr. Ghana for nyina se mu ko nstra Bra Kofi mame se wagina mama me waboa me pa na me nim de me kampo e de adana se
anka ye Komfoɔ papa wo so ye powerful wodwi mu nua Anokye Supremo ho a anka betimi aye bibi amanesi Anokye Supremo kwan a anka e mane nko India nimpo none of that and na better yet ka betimi amane dura no maka tumo no kura be yire free ni team we kura kira me say wo nua Anokye Supremo no never had faith or believed in you in the first place to begin with
me da ban si bebre se mo nyi mi ama ne mo maka me ho me ya bre mu nyina
asemba akon san kan ni se Bra Kofi ma Anokye Supremo nua no mienu ye passport say mo be di Anokye Supremo achi akọ India and that also didn't happen
me nua no mienu a no mka mo ye wo mo ye miensa no o ma nkola ni ye passport se mu nyina mo kɔ India no akɔhwɛ ne nua no emle duru tam se sika eba no Kofi adoma amfa me nua no bia nko ɔno ankasa ene ne namfofo ne fa me nua no de ne kɔ India
wo nua yare ya ohia moa woni wabusua mantimi anya sika amma wo nua ne so onye nkonkosa ne ho yade adofo ne ahwefo ahwe most of the platforms a omokokɔ so no ene boa appeal to omo followers and fan base se ne be ya kakra omo woro betimi asende aba na ya boa no de akwakohwe wo nua ana wo busua ni ne yade nti anka okɔ no sika ye de ama ne so mfa nkonkohwe ne ho yade no so yusu saska na bi di twa plane ticket ma wo nua no mienu no san ka ne ho di nachi di ne ko India instead of so mu twa plane ticket 2 for Anokye Supremo ne manager no san ko mu twa 4 for Anokye Supremo ne manager na ne nua no mienu no so second mu kokodru India instead of some beje one hotel room no so mu gi 2 days so mu be di no India aduane o mu be di bia no instead of say be ni pa 2 ana Anokye de fa so yare ni pa ba ko aduane no da bi ebe ni pa miensa or even 4 sa extra expenses ni nyina no nya Komfoɔ no na diska aba so amokwa no mo yisu sa scan for sa de no da bi ska adofo de aba se Anokye Supremo fa nkonkosa ne ho yade no sa scan na ye kwa kodidi afiri. Does that make any sense to you?
Timla Anokye kwakwasa mo frem se nana o de Anokye kɔ ya nkobi ina me se munye din no de funu beba
and one more little thing nipa wo se Anokye Supremo ko India e de funu beba no wo pese still mabusuafo mienu san ka ne ho all the same no mokɔ nti se na mete ase ya na te so peso yusu nua Anokye Supremo a wo so yare no peso yusu ne yare no de wabusuafo kɔ aburukyire you see wahu dasani adwene nipa we tole tere ho so enyansani
nyansa be na wo mutirim da wa hwe Magraheb video audio ababonti nyasa be ne wom.
And if in integral Anokye Supremo ne manager Zach ne koye no yesi nipa ba akopɛ ene betimi edi nachi. And out of a month for ananka ya available nyina no he chose Zach. Yeah, that should tell you something.
Timla kwakwa sama frem say odi Anokye ko ya nkobi na me se munye din no de funu beba.
Ene se wana ukunua.
Anya bia na mekumunua because ne aka kire say ne besi.
Nipa wei ene se Anokye Supremo ye ne de hia ni wu a wawu no ye ne ya chenhwe we wiase no. And most of the things that we can for break with you nyina yontro. Complete lies.
Me fa say me to sisi ai. Me ho aba asem. Na so opese oboa me a. Se obetimi de me number to dwa. Na dofo aboa me. Ye musa kofi adoma say, "When number na odi gigiska no, e yo no ankasa ne number."
Not a single time and a break of ye video in regards to Anokye Supremo or the no ankasa ne number to dwada. Every time it's either say Anokye Supremo na ankasa, Anokye Supremo near Augustine, and nasa Anokye Supremo manager Zach. Omu numbers na all the time on the two dwa.
Kofi adoma na ankasa personal number and social media for e fresh any skesi so.
Complete lie. All the videos right now still e will break of channel no, so you can go verify it for yourself.
Yem musa so ka say o de menuanom kra ne mienu kra betu kra because of panyina na ohwe wo mo one na awu no. Enkra nda so tia. Ketwa nda so twi text na otwi. Text kra menu Kofi adoma ntman to be ma menua ketwa no.
Wa hu kwase asem. Ono Komfoɔ ne na busua no. Enya Anokye Supremo a ne ho beto no. Enye no ho no mo dwen. Eyese nka Anokye Supremo kura firim no. Nka bra Kofi di Anokye Supremo nuanom mienu no kwa buruchire. And if there's a buruchire kura no ntimi for mo kwa, eyese nka oto taxi mani nua no. Ebusua wei.
Sikana na omuhia na $1 o. India ye ni cedis wo ho. Ye musa se enkwala mienu nu a omo wo ho no. De na ade ye boa wo. Na Anokye soso awo ne bakura na busa se de na ade ye no. Ni nyina sa beda nkwala mienu ya so.
Submitted the ungratefulness of this guy over ne bra Kofi ye mo ne na busuafo. No mantimi anana so mantimi anshow appreciation na ne na sidania.
Kofi adoma me bompa ye se na ni mom de emfira. Na mom na so wo ho. Se de be ya yakasa obeti. Na ye musa ne se opon se ni minuanu kura wu wie ye no. One nkwala ne kasa na.
Let me show you a few of the things Abra Kofi here, even after Anokye Supremo co India. Time Abra Kofi using the platform, they solicited for funds for the $10,000 na no mu here for the surgery na no mu kwakwa in India. No. According to Anokye Supremo manager Zach, or Cisco Munyayen was $15,000.
Roughly, Mam says sky no close to $15,000 for the boy.
This interview Abra Kofi on the 14th January 2019. At that time, no Anokye Supremo papa. And in the Abra Kofi studios, I know my friend Zach, the Anokye Supremo manager, no, a video call.
Na enubisuna yadi plane ticket ne feni na yadi buy no.
That time no my Anokye Supremo ne surgery na we according to the manager Zach, are now all recover. And another doctors na ka kire ne say based on how our surgery ne koye no, at some point na so one specialist sign babeka 4 doctors na e operate on Anokye Supremo no. Because of that, the initial estimated figure of $10,000, now I'm expecting something in the ballpark of $30,000 and above.
Doctors ain't to me can say fixed amount saying but say roughly maybe so almost say we should the way things are going, we should prepare ourselves get towards $30,000 and above.
Now when I'm saying free $10,000, I got more than $30,000. Ebe here says still a man for besi amboa. To Bra Kofi sign Zach the number to ya.
Sir, mobile money no sa number no obi send there. Mo sabe tumi aka.
Me pacho ayene ye ban ye roaming nti number ye active.
Okay, pacho sense number no so ma ya hefo se be ya. Now that we need more money no yensimi pushing no man for and send sika na yentumi emfa emwa yenu mintio.
Okay, yenu Anokye ne number ne 0243 15 2213.
Again, 2 numbers ni nyina no. Ni nyina nye Bra Kofi dia. Ba ko ya Anokye Supremo na nkasa dia, and a second one ye ni new Augustine na wote ho no. Ono ne number. During that same interview, mine be prayer no D Williams and no US I was say or pledges so bet you at $9,000.
Me hwese metumi akọ US na ye ne Openi Williams edi enkomo. But amount $9,000 wa pledges or be my by next week there. Me tell me say hey wa koma sorry say ma to sika ni din but na mpese ahwefo ehu emmoa wode aboa nyame nhirawo
ana me so say manfo ana ehwe live video na the time no ebinum so be donating kakra on 22nd January Bra Kofi say another update this time on the doctors na year the surgery no oni omokasa ye During that time, and still Anokye Supremo nyam free me.
Mr. Emmanuel came to us at the end of last year, that is around 31st, and he was admitted with large, there was a lot of tumor at the base of the brain. The eye was popping out, left eye was more.
8 days later after that interview, and Anokye Supremo manager Zach be breaking the sad news say Anokye Supremo were free from cardiac arrest.
Ti anape no mo frame say yare no baby edu na yedin na we mini na cardiac arrest na kuma no stop prekope. Ti akuma no stop no na say omo man life support. Ti life support na Dr. Speaker Cham say baby edu ni dey 50-50.
Say we free na busua eya, but the craziest part and say after say even Anokye Supremo free no car ba beda na chi wo bi man so wo India no was $21,000 here. So you nya say scan ankwa Anokye body no munya, and then to top it all off no Anokye passport yes easy. The manager or the kwa so passport yes easy, which means that you are also not getting out of the country. Adolfo more mo the boy up to that point, because that time na wutu eska him say okay o de kwa so be here. But right now wutu eska not so the kwa so be here mum. But to get the person back to Ghana. At that time, Mobusuafo anyehwe nothing. What I say, because can be one of the bibia.
Na the ma ya ne se wenye sika utua ne de obi aba na wabeka se oh Ghana for medamo ase mama maba. Ne mu wenye sika ye tua ide tua obi a wawu bills. It is a very difficult thing to do.
At that point, the only person left basically was Brakofi. Brakofi about better than Anokye Supremo, ne papa, ne mami, na busua penning because of a promise our the man said during the time or yara no mwabi o here be another bebuano.
Na ina sika oha obetimi atua na yatumi de enu ya bagana.
Anokye free no hospital na mo 2 days. So mkonko yese na be on betimi abeyi body na free ho e de akọ back to Ghana. And yes, I just want more different morgue on the body in the Bakwato.
Hospital India, much number to for 2 days.
So in 2 days, some come up with $21,000 to pay for the debt now, and some more release body necro release, no money on my passport in the same Brakofi and the issue in the platform. They appeal for the funds necessary, the $21,000.
Ne bills no mutimituye.
As at Monday, $21,000.
With all this, other people also boaboy. A lot they are from UK through their platforms. Gianna and the transformation squad. Even in the earlier stages, make a video to help get some of the funds necessary for the surgery. I know this medical assistance may very well be his very last hope, but if you truly look at it, it's not his last hope. You are. Next interview at Brakofi Zach was on 8th February. As Zach and Betu said the 21,000 needed, says so money 19,000 aka about $2,000 pay.
Me question one. So far I got $2,000 pay.
Brakofi helped do all this. After all this, what's what do you about better now? Ajijini who's scared.
And I'm sika no one ya any sika be dini honti. The beer to make a this year, now the
sometimes, na ya no my course behind the scenes, you have no idea, especially for this Anokye Supremo case. A man for being home a Brakofi on one and for with him reach out to them, or man for him reach out to honor, and then some of them will even send him money, and then a scan by and so kokoyi, no other quarter account to him, send a bay account modino, and maybe the artist will be fast. Anokye Supremo Momo account to meet him yama. A basa na ese Zaka ukura cell phone na scan kwa no hono abusia so no allow cash out no moko yi scan na afi dem de akoto account tum say na be ya it all goes towards paying for the 21,000 debt na aka no eduru ba bia so moko MTN headquarters koko bie Momo wallet num eduru ba bi Western Union MoneyGram ko say you have no idea.
Se fa gina camera chi no hurihuri fi say na aye adesoa ye da ye na moving from bank to bank obi wo ho a $50 na dey for Western Union. $50 into free bank way now go way. Edu baby cry no MoneyGram for you say Aden what is happening?
He did all this for Momo family member Monsieur Yamodeshie. Na we nyina ko wi akire monti man nana se. Mumum e na mo say nyidin.
Kofi Eduma hu ni sa no. O yin papa ne for pa.
So February 10th 2019 e no mo dey Anokye Supremo body no kokko share flight him. And then the next day, no and then the manager Zach Ewo Ghana. The same Kofi TV was there alongside some of the family members to welcome Anokye Supremo home. Even though this time it was kind of not what everyone expected.
Kofi, What's with that was say? You go be nay, we name that. Yamin can pa.
Upon all this, no bit was still. Eke can kwasi asem.
Ye musa se enkwala mienu nu a omo wo ho no. De na de ye boa wo. Na Anokye soso awo ne bakura na busa se de na de ye no. Upon se ni minua ni kura wu wie ye no. One nkwala ne kasa na.
Ti Anokye Supremo ni wu ye no. Eye se bra Kofi e na ese nke hwe Anokye Supremo nua no mienu plus Anokye Supremo ba. Ya, abra ni sika bia ma bra Kofi ni ho. Because odi na nimu bua pace ka mad no so nkonkosa ne ho yade no. Now no abusua no so dadwene aba beto bra Kofi so. Are you fucking kidding me? Ndi wo Komfoɔ no. What did you do to help?
Ose be ka kire say obi a wajimi we nanim begu ase. O say aduru ho. Enti sa ujimi kasa we abekasa entu enipa hwe ni station no. Enti nyansa sembe no beka no ni station ho. Na say station ho de ekwaso bia no eye ntoronko a.
Kwasi asemba akokoro san kan ne se nka nya Anokye Supremo a ka hwan ne nim Kofi TV.
Satan no bia ne Kofi TV nti no open content. Enti minua no mom no de edi gina ne Kofi TV no. Enye minua na hwan ne nim Kofi TV.
Anokye Supremo no. Hwan na ne nim no. Enye bra Kofi ne platform a constantly no ka ne ho asema. Hwan na ne nim no. Ha unua na nka se na num asem ni.
Bra Kofi nyam no kopon nhyira wo. Waka me ho wo me ya odi nyina mu. Wona ma wiase atime nka. Medawase pa wo ne awaye.
Unua ne kura te ho e kan asem mu na wo te ho e kan asem hu. Ono a wola kinyansa hwe clip wi.
Kofi adoma ede minua ne ko no amobusuani bia mane na busuafo amane se odu obi kwesere se sika ma no. Onse hwe
enya obusuana na sorry de no Kofi TV na nka Kofi TV wo ni no wa he.
Small girl we kura bisa a simple question tie ne answer.
Na minua no wa kra o. Enti wo ya star ne ntino. Enipa bebre o. Atitiri fo bebre etua sika o.
No disrespect to Anokye Supremo. Ye can star winning star wo hu. Unua no ye artist. Ne hit song ba ko ne ne. Amafo be hu unua no simply for the fact say not to the lumba nyom. Obi a na spend years and years and years they are building on a career. And unua try so oba be imitate no. Oba be to ne nyom address te so no akasa te so no. Hell, ono akasa for any din Daddy Lumba Junior de to ne ho so. Ekoye do some points be say sometimes ne frɛ no ma ne be perform amafo bi no program ase to Daddy Lumba nyom. The Drew Bagbin Daddy Lumba had to sue him because no infringe on the IP, the intellectual property so. Or infringe on the copyright so, and then at some point stop way and on walk for any Anokye Supremo.
The veteran high life musician has sued Kwame Anokye, who calls himself Daddy Lumba Jr. He says the impersonation of Kwame Anokye as Daddy Lumba Jr. has affected his entire brand and business deals negatively.
You see this guy, why multiple videos? We are not going to talk about all of them. Baba ko di kan kokoye or say during the interview no bosoma or som no command no bosom no na be she ni mutin sema na o kan no ni nyina na chese o kan bosom na dwen
enti e hono na bosom no beba wura mu beka sansem we nyina o enti bi kwa me wie na video ne ba bonten no am say ensem akopie ni e hono ye say ye abusa wo fia ha
yeah
e hunu say ampasa de bosom ne ka no e ye no kore
if say ye true a na ne o bosom no mfaso obi ani ni so o bosom no hwi ni mu because bosom ayesenke hunu ama even ahinta no bosom no momba be show mu keka nkwase asem sen ya na ne bosom na so fa no kototwene and then san kura kan wo different interview mu say sa asem no kan ye during that first interview no na nye sen ko kan
nsem na pie ma no social media no na nye time so pie ma no
to one side na ye wo on the other side na nye wa ye bosom you can't even lie properly
se minua ne da so tiase a na sebe wanya sika mpo na onhwe me na ebodin se black power nweni a nka eda so eye yanika eye ahwaho a na sebe se nanini mpo efra mpo na yetimide ka asem se minua no yanyuntuni na ne abase kura na nka yawe chichire man se yedua ne da so yedai eto asem bisi bitima kɔ no ho akwadwen agenkyere
bunch of bullshit unua ne tiase no de na wo yede boa no now wa film no all right they on nidin the atanishi obi image and the career and the personality our building for over 28 years 28 years that is how long a break of what this industry and then one last thing okay or see case no after sending you any film no or the man abosom so obi a onim ne wunua ne wuo hu bi no and now so obi a wa benefit financially from ni nua ne wuo no na bosom ne massa nipa no so any problem to say ne nua ne nyaaya na
na me de me pese me hu ni say me bosom no a ma ye ho abusa ne say me say mo mfa ewuo bi a mo obi a na mum any problem na anto ato aso obi o bibia ne hu ani no
nti say ye shoot black coffee when anim dia na nya ye ono na bosom ne na aye
me nua no wu yam sa be hye mu kina hye bofo me nua na wudi a obi enam ne nsa so bia me nua ne ko sa ha wudi a me hia reto
till now unim yade a na e ha wunua na ma wunua ne frim and now say you are simply just a dope Anokye Supremo na oni any problem. I repeat that again. Anokye Supremo na oni any problem. Tumor na na da ni trim. Yamfa na nko India say kwakwa ne eye surgery. Yedni ko India say kwakwa remove tumor from the trim.
Nti ono hweye no say ade no tumor na e wo me left side ha and e push me ni no. Ba ohun ni ye.
Tumor na da ni trim no grow too big to the point say na e affecting the knee from the inside. Se na ni hu ade straight say ya because of tumor na I want the team na ye kese no. Abusuya aba be yese na afa di akonti ni vision na mienu ni nyina no. Abusuya hu hwe biem. So after see you tumor na free ni team no, if it was successful, Nanini bounces back to normal. Nothing wrong with the eyes. When you mean America, Anokye Supremo na ne kan.
No koye na omo hweye. Ana omo si menino de omo hu se enye hwe but omo suspect say bibi wo mitri mu as I de kron na e push me no out.
The situation akwa sesebe oba onyim. At some point in the furu be kese. The moment your bewo no afro no goes back to normal. Nipa afro betimi aye kese, mu betimi abai. But nipa ti that is not how it is because 3A hard bone ankasa. Nti ba bia ye soft say ni ano hwene mu no. Ho ena se ade ne ye kese o tirima. Ho ne be piaba. Oti ase. That is the reason why na be unze ne ni aye kese no. So to reiterate, Anokye Supremo na oni any problem. Tumor na na dani trim. So betena obeka say ne to Anokye Supremo no bia na to Brakofia. Brakofia was shot in the face. Unu ya Anokye Supremo so adasore ye na ni tie ne ya. And then weeks later, ne determine say a tumor. And a tumor no grow that big one, trim and start say pushing and apie.
Brakofia be bosumi mo ani na me hu say meti fan ye me ya. Timi de me fan say ye migraine.
Do beka say unu ya na visibly na ni aya kese, Brakofia so ye shooting when anim because of that intina wa bosom na ya. That is complete nonsense. Nyansam bi anim. And as I say bosom ne kan sa asem ne kire wa. Koto bosom ne twene ballem because bosom ne fake kura chen wan kasa. Finally in this video, this same Komfoɔ we call an interviewer okobo me audio say me try convince ni nua say o medi intro ngu ne so. And then later o mo say o mo expose me. Me who say video na no Germany. I laughed.
Hello boss, good evening. I hope say we have a call.
But before say me respond to no. And say mo keka ye ni bi ne.
Mama mu 2 weeks. Kofi Adamani ni team. Zach ni team. Mama 2 weeks.
Say 2 weeks no mine. And into this video response we ya channel. Because na person say 2 weeks ni twam. Many who say obi ansuru ni say kete kura because we ni hute. Or ye fake Komfoɔ ntronko anodi. Eya na ye me ya say me de Komfoɔ title kura to no so because he doesn't even deserve it.
Se mu feel say ade na me ye ne hamo a. Se Kofi grant interview. E say ntrefo bebre. I don't know one can was say some na Komfoɔ ne ka to me so no enye no kure.
Because that will mean say we are important. But no, we are important. You are a douchebag. It's that simple.
Ayen dem fa say kabai. Play no kago play no. Oje 1.2 Ghana for 2 ai. And the operation sika omoji ye nyina Ghana for 2 ai. Enti sika ne de ahye.
Anokye Supremo ayie mpo no. Mo ye boka. Se na nka onua ne ye star se ne wusi kana. Nka star ayie. Nka sika mammu so. And then osan ka we.
Se mutimi ye de hye awu ewo India mansie ne ho. Mutimi de abre o Ghana ama busua kosue dia. Eniyema bia na o se eba no ama.
Nti so wo obi bi gia. Die tie Kofi Adoma ho na wo gi afiri. Anyanya bia India no ko bi. Time AZAA do nua Anokye Supremo bag bedru kotoka airport no. Na bag ne de rubber afa ho nyina. Anyanya bia obi hu se Kofi kwatete bag na no de camera to so ana so je bag ni kokosi ni fi ana.
Me bag ni na Anokye's no bag ni. Ti aye 2 hand luggage nti me check on de ne in.
Ana part o say on me manya no.
Enti asem we no wonka ho bo de ne ho behwem. Se me ni nanya. Oh. Oh, me ni nanya. Oh, me ni nanya.
Sana nka wo yama sofu bi ho
atire. Me se me ni nanya.
Di after no ana obo audio a me send the guesting guy no.
Hello boss, good evening. I hope say we have a call.
Mama kate no halete be boss audio so no. After no ana o say audio no kura o mobiem. Na ne aka no be kwakobo no different platforms so.
Record me money nyina o. Me say akobo bi de aka me kwakobo no station foforo so. Me fa ni nyina ma.
Abuzia me ka kire wo ne. Audio fufuro bi ani ho. So timbo even one more audio. Say me de send the guesting guy na. Shina me delete me platforms e online nyina. Every one of them made delete ni nyina.
Record me money nyina o. Mesa ko Bobby and aka me ko Bobby station for so. Me fa ni nyina ma.
But yes, I know they create some impressions bi ma to amanfo binum team say oh audios be bran ma send akwa mani nua no say me dey convince no so mra meka ne enim.
Na opesa onua no beka den. E den kasa.
Nua no meka say omunni me ba bia no mo nkle kofidi say kofidi ye we soro abofo a onyam fumso obi a wo Ghana mamu hada. Na momme ene mabosom ne ye trofo.
But the honest truth in say there is no other audio from me. Now my mention exactly what happened on 18th March 2025 here. And Anokye Supremo ni nua na your friend or guest no or send the black coffee message call on the phone so message or send the ye good morning. And I tell you this message was deleted or no can delete here. It was an audio message or send here because of that audio message not send here no. And until we was a 3 minutes phone call be what down no. That's the reason why until na say black coffee wife na na need truba or friend no na video tin and all work. Message your check kan when you kind how it's written. It's me Augustine Supremo Junior brother. Please forgive me and my family. The thing that goes on is not my family. The guy, I don't know that guy, please. So me menti asem ne so pa kire say no ma yekoso no enyo no na Anokye Supremo nua no ana na busuafo and ama Komfoɔ no the authority to even do or say things are okay no. At least me understanding no. So that audio message and the man na gina so frɛ no. Nti kasa na Anokye Supremo nua ne kasa during that phone call na frɛ no. Na so kasa bebre nti o ma me ma frɛ no. That time kra na me mada. And me wife nya na me nti me ne na kasa ene no say na nipa na ka ni say ni. Nti me frɛ no na me ntie ne o woka. Na me je ne number na me frɛ no. Ɛhɔ na Anokye Supremo ni Augustine ne bɛka say Komfoɔ ne kora no enye omubusuani. Na ne oka ni nyina no abusua no nim ho hwe. Na Brakofi boa de boa ni nua Anokye Supremo no. Na abusua ntimi nye bonu ayesa. Na senka Komfoɔ ni gyina nanim a nko bɛbɔ nasum among a whole lot of other things. Da bia me ka kyerɛ manfoɔ say sa semba na so pɛ so ka bia. No problem. But make sure say whatever you are saying no no correct and do not lie. That phone call na me ne sa guest ne have we no. It was recorded. Say na sa phone call ne call.
Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Morning.
What we have a call there?
Nyame adom na so.
Nyame anda Roma. Pacho, Francis ni Magraheb. Brakofi na do number mami.
Okay, Francis. I just say.
Nyame anda Roma na so.
Nyame adom Augustine na Anokye Supremo here.
Ah, okay. Brakofi so send a message and then forward the man. Pacho so I want to know exactly what is happening and then what we can do about it.
Yeah, Anokye Supremo here.
Okay.
Every time I near Anokye Supremo now will be ana.
Na mo Ghana but na me ni around Accra at the time.
Ah, okay. Now, Komfoɔ bia ye bibia beto social media. Efa Brakofi no say ye na bus ne onua ne ye na de ande. Ebia no krenim.
Di mun
ye nua.
Mun nim ko.
Ye pese ye nim no.
On kama busu ya ho.
Onye ye busu ya ni.
Okay.
Akoye say tama ne ko school no na ye ba ne se kuro ketuam. Ana ne nyina ye wo. Iti akoye na for 7 What is it? In the sense you school kura team no. Onye busuani. Onye busuani.
Ntini what can be so far now? Okay.
What can you know? No friend ni fa kukre. Iti me pesa mo ma ye studio. Na ye be clear. Ama obviously ni na hu se family no ade na si ye no enye ye mu bia. Onim ekwaya mebra na ofa so ko India. Onim ho hwe. Onim ho hwe.
Ready.
Na me Brakofi number da. Na me ya na o jam so mu switch no off kakra.
Yeah.
Ana me feel so me feel the one man sama na no one other so wana.
Has this only amasama bi.
Oni intima treasure me takwaya me faso. Ana studio na wo kokomimi no so. Ehwa na moda so wana.
So a free one.
Yes. Etiamo mi hu kwaya me faso nti anopa na me say ma men send message yi shade so ebekwa ma omani ehura mamia it's a matter course o eba me so no donso
okay
oh adini ya me sha ni akwana tima ya sa ade no
I see
so the mobile timi ama ya kwa with studio wa na frame ni na me di na chi no
okay
so kuma so ko beba na ke mu ku da bi ni nyina ya ntase
because my imagine is me address the situation in that na china because I'm out for being more I no can hold am for we na jam for boa so what I say because you see kasano it feel like ofrimobusium and then whatever he's saying is okay
me I uko through out of Anokye Supremo situation ni man mobile money number ya di tuja me exact
okay
manager no your number pe and you di tuja for mobile money black coffee ya kwa one sikepi abedi ni nsende ya kwa no a check no dey amaye me ka wo tu ya nto fuwe Pasha what buy you come nyina be try video me dina chi me she can fa ba me ho na me koyi me the manager no kameme ai ye di ka se ya de ko South Africa me ba cho dina so seconds na me take ko okay mami am for back ba cho why
me ni Ghana right now so offer me a better double that is the issue
what am I kasa enti sika ye giti ye bie ni we ko bra ko fi ho anamoto ye 2 day 1 ye ne bra ko fi miti day 1 anamoto nyina ameka ho ke ya ko South Africa no ana wana amaso no mo se ye dise ni ko India tie ko bra ko fi kwa na ma ye ko sa hospital ke se na what person no tie ko India no mo se hospital no mo se bi ta ba ko pa na age so one ne ko ana man ye manager ne ko ye ga me say one city and go di bra ko fi ho enjo de me number ni enu mira yen kasa ne yen peda ye be ko studio no be sure
ahefa
me wa kwa benya
okay Kobinya cry go you another studio poku ase so if says yeah
me the scam move in a football baby what did that 2 seconds when I'm taking na men can chance na ya de wa bacho
okay normally in kasa phone call conversation you know ke ma abontinda ba me say friend back you be call later Komfoɔ no won interview num say me na me ma friend nua na convince ne say omra metwa ntru mu ono no Komfoɔ ne so
na opese unua no beka den eden kasa
nua no meka say omunni me baabia no mon clear kofidi say kofidi ye we sura bofo a onyam fumso bia wo Ghana mamu hada na momme ene mabosom ne ye torofo
abusuan sabe wa wo hwe video wa adwene da utirim does that conversation look like obi a o convince obi so omra me kan se mu obi so ye ko part 2 of the phone call no so yeah
me bu se wa se wa anza na ye di nkomo profile picture na da ho no eye wa
yeah
that's how they be follow over me follow near my papa I don't pay crowd about could too me show near my papa me Canada me follow papa me Canada enti me pacho da bena opasi ye
because I cannot read now my plan is I was going to respond to the guy which is Nana Kachina but if this is a Neokan India then probably no if so can be to my and even china kebe best because me too kind can say Friday so I say you team meet my me in term na me the hold you can because if not that they are because now everything was and yet just one video so now so it feels like idea ABA free mabusium neighbor and if that is the case then the response from us will be something different. Now let me pause for a second. That week now na me travel ko Germany for your down from mapuka ne papa yi sane me mystic kwambo nsu ni mapuka ye sitie ni ntino say yankwa ye ni bia mankwa ye ni bia na enye fine ti mystic kwa ne twa me take say kwa ye kofi bra na yankwa ye no and the initial video response na ma plan say me ba be ya fa Komfoɔ ne nsɛm a na ekoso ho no na me nsɛm a na me meka no na be fra da abusua ni nyina But so be from a Busian verified person a Babeka say, Asema Komfoɔ ne ka no enye nokore say ni ya then na say me ma Busian the benefit of the doubt na say more clearance bi o mba be clear obo and sana whatever video I'll do no I make that video because no really no mintimi nye video mba she o ma Busian abere obi areche out say ade ne kora no sa anye sa nete me conscience kora be bua me for so I have to pause and then make sure say whatever video o mo person na ansem o person mo ka no eno no pa bontin we are then whatever video I want to do no then I proceed. And according to a guesting guy, no, na omuanka sakura nim how mu betwa video no. That was the reason why intia or person or Bagbin studio ho and I say ye mom ni etwa video ni man no. That was the reason why. What they ento phone call no so.
Inti no say
Inti etna tambe.
China Sankaya adezen ke bia for example mu nyina mo we bia busuan fi bu akra na ka mu nyina mo ba ode anka metimi asma nipa ma na ba be the video no from mo fie but if you say nyat antisa na say mo betimi aba akra china then metimi amamako
me wa akra ha me nko am nipa me wa say me nua no wo kumase etika me be friend nanka ada so betimi asima ba na anwumre ya.
Okay, or say I did a bit sure say bit maybe drew a cran na and your back, carry to Mamma Nako, Coffee TV News Studios or and your call recording or explanation be because we ain't going to interview. It will be like more come on, Sam. How is it here? How more related to that person. Now, if you're the person can be because.
Yes.
Maybe I do know a same mom even more.
Chairman, me say me ra hosa esadan just a call me who smoke number bi kura ba na me fa na me yama passionate. Eti me be friend no etina no ma me ta me anwumra na no pa.
No, say na me kan say ne kura na nipa mo betima bua no another kura betima yayi. Betima akobati ntimi ma na say betima ba china no pa fine betima ya no china no pa.
No once mo studio na bi opoku ase kwa iso.
Opoku ase but for I think say ke mo akọ the bigger one instead.
They are kokomremre na.
Nye kokomremre so another ones for frozen wo. Nti no dey say mo yeah my friend amaje location na me send wo WhatsApp no so.
Okay.
Now I think say bro now kasa for can say the manager not change manager at the time. Or no so
Zach.
And an enti me bisa ne manager no. Manager no ne sa guy ne na sika ne ko mo ho. So if say senchiremu bi wo ho a manager no so betimi aba be chirem bi. But response our guest guy ne de man no. Wo de tie.
Zach. Ono de nyame anim ne kure ne me mpesa me ne nani kura ba ye nan. True men can not doubt. Chairman, men can not doubt. Adibia on say I am so time ye nye da ye soon. Ba wo hwe da ye so a bi wo ho be yi a kire wa on. Utimu say. Me brand ni wo nya ejina sa manager na so Zach no. Men can not doubt. Me say na me ta ba bra ko fi me ta ya mi nya no. Me pen me you pananka obi play me from India. So wa be jaya blana to hospital. Ejina di bolochi. Obi a wo ne ye di enua pese ye de ne ko. Ana ye na mo so di enua bibia ma wo. Na fa nipa ne ko. Masa wo di na ko do atimi ko jaya nipa to hospital. Na wo nam na wo hwebo. E kwan be brain na manager na de fa so a. Ba ya na sometime no nipa no ye de wawu awie. Enti wo kan de kura wo ma. Ti ya na me mpese ye be kan se mi no be je no me mpese ade no. Enti na akwa we be ye sa ade we no. In fact, ayaya to the sense senka me friend phone so. Me ka chen say fast senka wo gina mani mi Europe kan me bo wasumpa. Ka me fa wo ni agro. Me ka no gina phone so na so da bi obeye bibia frame ana frame nua no na ne ye nwene ho unia se ni se na me pese me yo oh yi we frame fa we shem yi we frame fa we shem na ma asem na ye aye kama okobo Kofi Adom adim e dia bone na Kofi Adom ode aye Kofi Adumani yan transi yan charge say meji mo 1 cedi na 2 cedi. Ye kokra no bia send this car no. Amanfo send this car fra broche be sine so. Ye kwa o ka kire yen. O this car na ma yen. Asa, ye ntra wi ase nesa ade no. Men so da say obetima be yes ade no ama issue we aba beda o mai mama e be abeka say Anokye Supremo abusuafo say asam na jame ya papa se me nyan me aru pa na yeso wo hye kura bi ase me be yeso wo hye ai amo say manso ho ba bi na yeso wo hye se ka me nyan me aru pa abi ka kire no me nim da me ni be hia ye nya de sa
because they say
Anokye Supremo oda ya lempasu a wo oda ya lempasu ni na akra no wan ka se lumba na eku ni da ti yentimi ko jwa ka se lumba na eku no esi de na me metuma ko jwa se lumba na eku Anokye Supremo na esi de na ko jwa se Kofi Adoma sik ejiti Anokye Supremo on skadi one de ne go India no apart from the camera or the tra or the car be see why they are not tena ma ye nyina tena nchen a o ye ni interview ani ye ko airport ye ni nyina ye ne bra Kofi nyina ko airport ye last minute video o ye ni dinkra ko si se wo wu ya e ba ye funu ne ho ne ye ho interview sika be no waje ye once one friend man ka say wo guesting muntua say da one friend Zak so ka say visa Zak ne so bibi o ka kire me it is Zak na say me reason ka wo ye kura fa Zak no a ka me boboy ne kura ba so no kura na me ka na masa me wiase a me wono apart from Nyankopon wo de achemetu wo ne twamiti eno kura na me ka me yazi ni me ka no kura na kire wo me ka na say wo chimi twamiti a eno wo na abeku ne biem eti yentna wiase enro you should be meto amansa ni musa nsei wo bi wansa
yeah
na 5 good years and to interview be here just imagine critical issue abase na fe na obey interview
just say
unni ye yina e be share kro ba ko unni me ma me kra unni mu no me ma me free mu unni me ma me da unni ye eti abeshia ne agudi oni adidi nkomo na se adidi agura na obi anyinyi na obi ahwema na wo betra be draw issue say stay ni kan sama kese nyame betwa ne kapa nyankopo betwa me se boy no so ma abosom na be bone ma pa wo de ma na me se ma na up to end of this year obe hu de abosom ne be no the no krasa abosom wo ampa omuni ni be deeper bisa de a wo ye no wo ya de ama ebi ma ediyaw woni ma ya nwene ho woni ye nsusu hwe ho anyi asem bi amfiri anum ufiti ya na wa take a decision to me frame mi nua na me di na chi no me busa na ebisa me ne pa na e ka sa no waso woni mi nua ni di nkom ho na me frame mi nua no me ye conference call ana me se wa anka no kra me nyani nua biem Then we just phone so now one boy no ntokwa. I say my boy ni me pese bi hu say e no kwese one boy ni na dwene ho. Wo se wo kan ya ma me wuda. Eti mesra mom yanya sa mom ma eta no yenya interview no.
Any other offer for unua no na se na mo bitima bedra. Se na mo bitima bedra be video ni na se chana na mo bitima chana no paso a na ne ya because chana na ka date na me post video no be so that I can add it.
Okay, me be friend no wo de se wantimi amakura me nko ameba. Me de me wa kra ha ya wantimi ama. Okay. Ese me yusuki ana me follow du bia konsawem. Eti me ba ya time after see share bia no. Me ba na ya video no. Why?
Okay. Other part friend na ni be si bia no because se na kwakoye se wade mumu busu nyina afra no. I think the one ba here na ko hadwen but either way say ontime maso a we will do it within the time frame no. The way won ko a.
Anka best anka adi anka be me da kra ne say yenko hie kumase ana ne yenko me maame opise no me maame frɛ me na wo su eti senka yenko hie kumase de say betuma bohwi akwa abansi a
oh yeah betumi akokumase but I don't know say nipa odi obedi wachi for video no unless if you are being be a video amamu kumasia.
The once a moment I'm here Sani Manu social media on. It was Rihanna Ubia Kwaka Simbina and Nam baby rough. Once a moment to me directly on. Ebia dear Korean Kunisina, a sister super pepe. If I want to the American.
Yeah, I'm personally feeling like yeah, but directed this specific one because senior city no. Near the panic can say Momo Bushi, so if anything be an Obi can say in the future crown because oh, Brag of Fubu not just Supremo crown, Monreni, no Momo Bushi for Bay. So, no. Aqua say if some will be a can, a say frame ho a direct and raw without to be a deas and be a shaman. So what I say?
Okay, any winning. My main friend, my men, I'm in frame in your name in frame, your bush, your penny on.
Okay.
Now information in your free.
Okay, Mate.
So we go ahead and say, men kwame nyawaha. Ombeka at the Ombeka Biano, Nami de Atum.
Okay, so it's just a year. Meet me a movie which is engaged a cocobaze as a moko Kumasia. So one hour Accra.
Menkwana mewa.
So when you meet my buano, meet my frame guy back on say possible so meet my animal cordia, any wakwa. So then Uncle
Baby do.
What is
a Kakushia, mammy? A patch, what am I from? And to be a message from boxes here.
Okay.
Dear Busia, that is the phone caller. Many Anokye Supremo, Nini guest and a half year. At the end of that phone call, or so I knew Mabusia for a Kwakasa, no real best friend me back. That second phone call, or her time stamp now. My friend 9:52 a.m. Anopa. Dear boy, numerous 7:30 p.m. No, still not maintaining can. And I'm sending audio way.
Hello, boss. Good evening. I hope you have a call. Still na miyanto unka. So right now, no, how far? Pacho weti mne busia for kasa. China a bit my bass wa akra na saying. Pacho, mami why? That's it.
That was the same audio wa Komfoɔ no kɔbɔ no interview no so they expose me no.
Hello, boss. Good evening. I hope you have a call.
1 hour later, and a guy never responded with this. I say, okay, wait, I'm calling you. Give me 20 minutes. I'm driving. I'm calling you later. So be frame later within 20 minutes. And then about 1 hour 30 minutes later, and I'll send the audio way.
Okay, Chairman, good evening. Anumere na me frɛ abusua no nyinaa na ɔmo kasae. Na me no ɔmo kasae no. Do ɔmo ka kyerɛ me ne sɛ menya abotre ansa. Na ɔmo pɛ sɛ me ba Kumase na yɛhyia ne yɛkɔ Komfoɔ ne hɔ. Na yɛne ne kɔtena ase. Ebusa no sɛ ɛdeɛ no wahunu ana ade no onim nti a ama na yɛ saa video na beto abɔntene no. On kan kyerɛ yɛ. Enti sɛ yɛkɔ abusu yɛkɔ hɔ ne ne kasa wie a ɔmbɛma me go ahead ama me ne me papa ne me mamu nyinaa yaba na yaba bɛkra bibia wɔ Facebook Kofi TV hɔ. Eti mpacha wote me nka no amama che wonka.
Nti 2 hours later na me hu ni message no and I'm sending audio way.
Hello, boss. I feel my process I was sending me audio. Yeah, well, waiting when we see who's a catcher was me no me too quiet and then what do we call it? I can say my plan is make video about it even China. So who do you any better no? I already out and then that was the reason why I'm so okay. Is that yeah then you know at least let's have you guys now because I'm more explaining. But if say right now no videos about China and everything that's all online no. And then the morning ni person the morning ni go black of you and the morning na dey smooth inside. So if you say I feel na consensus about say yourself in na mum na mo ko Komfoɔ no ho na kwatena ase akɔkasa and sana mo ba be video a clear mo abusua din and then black will feel from normal akosu nyina there then it's something here which is it will take longer time and then also no I don't think say Komfoɔ no kra no ba be on no video no ba be bɔ mo mama ne. So if they say anything why then are you guys right now not going to seek or no and somebody can now kakasa answer? Well, I feel like if there's one person more yeah, then you do it, and then if there's someone who conform was in be account, you do that you know. Before it be a video in Baba say what you say because video juma in your life, so when you heading I think I'll be we no make count and as for. You know, Miss Rose, if anything be now is either say some reconsideration be about how I'm person because the longer now you take, the more now I'm get worse. And besides, break of feeding as they say, almost saying to say, where there, that woman, we should have been found, if possible, because I'm a kind of some drag crash and it's possible to see it me a video in a video. Say later no, we will go back to Kumasi and National Regional Money Komfoɔ na kwa kasa any day abusuan ntɛm. But we need just clearing Mumudi from normal wabeka plus break feeding. That is all.
And that was the last audio me send the guy no. And then the next day 9:21 a.m. and no respond to me audio no.
Okay, bro. Good morning. They were coming na mati. I want say abusiano Rebecca say ye papa o. It you know one na kan san sem we nyina ntia no. I say but 12 for be friend. It a boba 12 for me am friend na mabusia na ma hede ntoto na kosi. Te me kwaso no makasa say I say baba ya e bi enu e twa no pa no. No ma ba be duru ha say. Then so the obeka bia no memo aso ate today na me adma boba 12 for obetemenka me da was me say me wa kra ha ya in case of so mo ka say oh go ahead wa koye bibia metima ba won chances ya ba omo me go ahead ne de no ya kosu ni no mo so ahwe ni nyina omo me go ahead ne de once me ntimi mfa me pe me take decision this senra no mo me kan na no mo ka say wa ye bibia de a kan ka ba na akwa kuma be duro nchen kura tore mesra ma me about 12 for ma me nti o mo nka ma me from na me nti o mo kana de bisia me mo wa ma me why
about 12 no me mantene nka and man sense and reach back biem because at that point the whole thing felt a little bit off to me because when I reach out so person will be clear obusua din right now no me say okay you have the opportunity to do so even make run ba it's either say me send you obi am say wabusua fie na person nipa ni di wachi kokumase kra na I'll foot the bill me money penny do wachi akwa kwetwa that video and that's one wabusua na person oba Kofi TV studios I will show you where the location is then you can do the video this is ko wi akire na akwa say me na me ba be rush wa nah that wasn't it no man sending a crabby. The actual facts of Anokye Supremo, sa Komfoɔ fake guy, and then break of the whole situation. And only need.
As someone see social media, when you me for phone crime frame, say, oh, Minya,
like I've demonstrated in this video, no, everything a Komfoɔ come up to this point, our break of Fibiano. Abusiano could be him. Nina and Tro, send a the best break of feeding, and then also to use it as a catapult to trend. Send a bear man for because oh, Sakwa ways on net my radio a powerful. When you're powerful, power ne kura wini bi na phone na beka ho.
Obian frame me nua keto ano. Ah wa kra no. E na frame me. Na ka tiem say bla. E wo me say bla e yale ne bae ne e ha wo bia. Nim say ha na so Kofi de Kofi bo aye. Na wo senka Kofi de dia wo to obo. Ade minim Kofi dada na. Am say da bi bla.
Nhia no kra da.
Kofi da.
Wo Ghana ye timbo obi dua. 1 week na nipa na wu. Ono nkwana na bosom take 6 years to act. Ono nkwana na bosom ya ade a. Abosom na asan beka kire ne se ade we esi ye. Oh, ye ne ye. Na afi de wateki asa asem no. Da wa betena social media se ma bosom se omo ye powerful. Omo ne kwaso ade we. 6 years later after se me de mabisa ade kwato abosom nanim no.
Enti asem si a enye me na mabeka asem no mum no so oblemu me. Ne mum so hwe ba bi asem ni firiba.
Kakra minim about spiritual things ne se senka bibiti sensi ya no senka ya abosomfo anasa amanfo bi na hye akire a nka ne obesi ni se ebisa bibetimi akoso na afedi ya show sem ho ba bi ade we firi ban haisen bosom we sen wa na konfo we ho and then the family no mum be kwasa abosom ana konfo no ho akwako make sure say omo de yie beto yie ba we de da bi antesa so onu akonfo no ene san betena net so ka say we me ana me yeye and the same konfo kura se time wote wa wakasa no bosom re kwa san ba be hye ni mu ena de kan san sem hunu no
kama me sha se me ye adwuma no kwa na me no wuye me no wuye na sa be hye mu kina
and also to platforms omuma ho kwan ma amanfo biti se betena so ke kan sem a enye no kore fa amanfo bi hu if say happen once I understand but if say continuously o de say nipa no back and over and over and over and over na say nipa no sem o kan nyina no kore bi anim ni nyina ye ntro and then you don't go the extra step to verify in sem na nipa na kan even the easiest ones krana at some point and to some extent no what's that platform no so you're complicit because obi go rob bank na so the scanning be brew na se wudia a police if one you hwemu ba na se ba be chi nipa no ko wi scanner wo a wudi scanner no so ka ho obi koku obi no the second brew say second we nam di koku asomasi gisie mame na so oje second ni sia ye be che se nipa na won so ye be ba be chi obi nti those platforms amoma ho kwa ma sad ne happen no munhwe ye because e bia brakofi na wanya no easy. A time will come and you'll be taking easy on you guys like that. A word to the wise. Yefa video is here. Thanks for watching. Abusia as African and not Ghana nino. Say you ensure your life. Sometimes and you be a dream home. Because most of times near dream say it's unnecessary in the wedding. And sometimes unappealing because the problem with life insurance and say to get any benefits from it, no. Just a nipa kurana ye issue no. Just say we're free. But Abusia right now there is an actual life insurance. The benefits no. Bra with TSC and wait to me start to enjoy. Some of the benefits ni be near God forbid right now say ya dear be bought to wa. Abusia who yourself in now kwa asking for GoFundMe donation. Senebaya benyaya resa da bida. Depending on the policy you choose it can actually take care of you. Bra we hear that one. If sasa we ya juma na se bibi to word juma na se won't mean continue nya juma na. This life insurance can actually replace your income. And this same life insurance na make it for kids or college. Madam Millicent Mensah or a Ghanaian agent and among the many services mu provide one life insurance and some of the other services mu provide college funding, insurance protection, retirement strategies, long-term care, business strategies. And the life insurance I can. So if you are in need of any of these services, numbers no screen is on. That is the number to call. And one of the good things in this account to be created with them no. It grows tax free. And yet no skabia bum no. Abayin siya ba beti ni de bida. Nti if si beti me insure car, yet dying your business ni ne keka ho. Abra no ni nyina asɛ ya ye betimi asia rebuild na ye nkwa eye ba kope ese ye cherish ni more than anything no we can't insure data then that no old type of thinking. We need to come into the new age, insure our lives and your families na busia. Even if they be between your God forbid that, at least there will be some measures there a bit taking care of them. And your mama Madam Millicent and your way different than any other insurance company in this or more they will talk to you and find out exactly what you need. So whatever services they are providing to you is tailored to just only you. And if they will advise you and show you better options. Right now, this is only available to amount for USA and Canada. They will pay any of their services. Reach out to Madam Millicent in the team. No more how when sabet me akabi and now other services I will provide in from directly and I bet me reach out to them our WhatsApp. And I do believe that whatever service you need, I will say they can provide.